Hey guys, Pauly Howard. Merry Christmas out there. Before I tell you what I'm betting, time to rant and run. What a wild day in the NFL again. Let's recap everything. Let's start with the big injuries. The horrific news out of Oakland as Carr is done for the season with the broken fibula, and now it's McGloin's show. Who's ready for a savage McGloin first round playoff game? Or Raiders can still win the division. They get the bye, and then you're looking at maybe Ben Roethlisberger going into Oakland against McGloin. Horrible news for the Raiders, an unbelievable season. And the sickest man in America was Donald Penn. That was the first sack he allowed all season. This will get a lot of play this next week. You'll see the owner, Mark Davis, yelling, "Why the bleep are we throwing the ball?" with a 19-point lead late in the game. But Del Rio's comeback was, we almost blew the lead. Horrible news out of Oakland. Then you have Mariota, who's also done for the season. It was over for Tennessee once Houston won, but he goes down as well, and the Titans throw away their season. Castle came in, turned the ball over. They get beat. Great job by Jacksonville to rally around Marone after they get rid of Bradley Lockett, also a big injury. He got hurt. Seattle lost a ton of guys in that game against Arizona. Congrats to the Texans. Savage comes in, conservative in the first half, made a couple plays in the second half. They looked like the extra point was going to be huge, but Bullock pushes it wide right. The game winner, 12-10 Texans. They clinch the AFC South, and a big win there for that organization is Savage. Hey, Osweiler couldn't do it. Just don't turn it over. Go conservative. Number one defense in the NFL. Matt Barkley, 5 interceptions. The Redskins get an easy win, and they were moving the ball, both teams, but Barkley kept turning it over there. Redskins still alive, although they're going to need a lot of help. And a result that hurt my feelings, and I couldn't believe it. I think it hasn't happened. It only happened... You got to go back 20 years the last time this happened. Todd Bowles kicks a field goal with 6 minutes left from the 10-yard line, down 41-0 to put some points on the board. Unbelievable. In-game wagering had affected. The total obviously horrific. Idiotic move by Bowles. 41-3 Patriots over the Jets. That would have been a 13-0 game. But the Jets kept turning the ball over as Belichick just wanted to get out of there with the win. And the Browns finally did it. The Sharps finally cashed a ticket on the Browns. They had lost 8 weeks in a row. They get the money. They will not lose out, go 0-16 and also go 10 in a row against the spread. They are now 3-12 against the spread. Browns get the win. Lambeau with a big miss wide right as well. Chargers, horrible season all the way around. We should wake up Monday and McCoy should be gone. Enough of that business. Horrible coach. How about what happened in Lambeau? Aaron Rodgers again making a late push for the MVP. 4 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. Green Bay all over the Vikings. And how many fantasy leagues were decided by Thielen? How about that? Anybody have that guy? 200 yards and a couple scores for the Vikings? He was huge. Bradford also put up good numbers in the loss. A big story come out of this was Vikings players doing their own thing. Rose was supposed to shadow Nelson, and he didn't do it. Terrence Newman kind of called an audible, and then Zimmer yelled at him on the sidelines and during halftime. Nelson went nuts in the first half. Zimmer said, cut it out, and they held Nelson to 2 catches in the second half. Not good there for Zimmer and the rest of the Vikings organization. What else do I have? Hey, Fezzik, Atlanta's the 2 seed now. What happened to Seattle? They were locked in. Bad loss at home. Arizona gets them. And some silly turnovers. They woke up too late, and the game-winning field goal late. Hauska pushes the extra point. They lose anyways. David Johnson, what a season for him. Fantasy as well. Highlight an otherwise bad season for Arizona. Do I have everything? I think that's just about it. Okay. Tonight, Christmas. 5 games in the NBA, and it's a good schedule. Celtics and Knicks start the day. Should be a high-scoring game, and then you got the rematch of the NBA Finals. Bulls and the Spurs. Spurs looking for revenge there. The Battle of L.A., and you also got Westbrook against the T-Wolves coming up as well. Chiefs now win, and they're in. Dolphins need a Denver loss to get in as well. We'll see what Denver's made of if they show up for this one. The fighting, the bickering back and forth with the offense and the defense. And the Steelers win. They win the division. Good matchup here. They're 6-point favorites, 44 the total in this one. 21-14 Baltimore in the first meeting. Time to tell you what I'm betting. 3 big feature pro picks over my shoulder and up at pregame. Sleepy on a 15-1 combined run in the NFL with the premium plays and the free plays. He's got a 3-star up today on the NFL. Fezzik with his game of the year in the NFL. Get on board with that. That goes today. His biggest NFL play of the season. Ben Burns, AFC total of the year. That also goes today on Christmas Day. We have hit 4 in a row. So we'll be looking for 4 in a row. 10-3 in the NFL. I've been telling you this for a while. You take out the shenanigans, we feel good. And we had the Giants, Lions under, no sweat. We had the Saturday night game under too, never a sweat. With the Bengals and Texans under, 12-10 final. No turnovers, no silly business. We always like our chances. 10-3 NFL run and looking for 4 in a row. Also had a winner with Louisiana Tech and Navy over Friday afternoon. We have a side that goes today on Christmas. Grab that over my shoulder. Handicapping the Cappers. Pauly's pick from the pros. Good write-up from the pro on this one. As always, betting half the unit on the free play. Let's go with the Knicks, Celtics over 212. I've ranted. Now I'm going to run. Good luck out there. Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you Monday on pregame.com.